Hey guys, I haven't felt very well. I have it's diverticulosis. When you're having an attack, it's called diverticulitis. And I could tell a day or two ago that I kind of thought an attack was coming, and it was. But I had a prescription from back, I think in February or March, where I thought I was about to have an attack, and it ended up taking care of itself and I didn't have an attack. So I just kept the prescription for the medicine, and so I went and got it filled. Today's Saturday, I think. I went and got it filled yesterday, and I started the antibiotics. So now I've had like 1.5 days of antibiotics, so it's getting better, but it was on its way to being one hell of an attack. But so it's better, but I feel real run down. You know, you get feverish and stuff like that. But anyway, I'm better. But Clay was hungry, and so I told him how to, I keep things like this on hand in case, you know, he likes taquitos and he likes stuff like this to put in the microwave. So I told him, I read it to him, and I said, touch 500 and start and stick it in the microwave. Like, he'd pull the outside plastic off of it and everything. So he came in here and did that, and then we were talking, and he got up and came in here, and then he came back down there to my bedroom and said, what did you say? I'm going to open the window?
No, I said I'm going to open the microwave.
You're going to open the microwave?
I don't know.
Anyway, I got up to come and help him. Y'all, the smoke when I came up here was crazy thick. It caught on fire and burned the microwave. Yeah, so, and I mean, I seriously don't know how long he had it in here. This is it, y'all. It burned completely up. I mean, there's just nothing left of it. That's it. And yeah, the house was full of smoke. I don't know how we didn't smell it already, but he couldn't have had it in there. At the very most, it might have been 10 minutes. But I had told him to touch 500, which is 5 minutes. And anyway, when he came up here, he said it wasn't running anymore. So I don't know how long it had run. And maybe because, like, now it won't do anything. You can't, it doesn't act like it's getting, I mean, it's burned up, you know. So, FYI, guys, just be careful when you're heating things like that in the microwave, because I know, I mean, I was sitting there talking to him. It wasn't terribly long that it was in there, even if he did punch the wrong numbers. So, we'll have to get a new microwave. But, you know, being married to Dan, who is a hoarder, that's no big deal, because he said he's got another microwave out at his shop. So, he'll bring us another one and put it in and take this one out. But that's just an FYI, guys. Be careful of those paper containers in the microwave. We should have poured it into a glass dish or something. But I think it says, yeah, it says remove tamper band from the package, microwave on high with lid. Yeah, it tells you to leave it in here with the lid on it. So, I mean, yeah, it told us to put that in there. So, just be careful, guys. But I dumped some out into a pan and cooked it in the oven for him. So, he's getting something to eat, huh, man? Mm-hmm. We might have burnt the house down, but we ain't gonna be hungry.
That's right.
Y'all, this is our last little hoorah, or I say this is. We have come to eat Chinese food for lunch, and I've said that we're going back on our diet tomorrow. This is it. Hopefully I stick to that. This is what I love when I come here. This is what Clay loves when he comes here. This is what old Dan man loves. And he is over there fixing him a salad. He comes here and eats the biggest salad you could imagine at the Chinese food place. Isn't that funny? Y'all, I was asking Clay, because Dan always comes here and gets frog legs. Always. That's his thing. He loves frog legs. And Clay said, you know, Dad's always going to get some frog legs. And I said, well, what am I going to? I said, what do I always get? He said, rice. That's why Dan's skinny and I'm fat. I want them carbs. It is No Makeup Monday, in case you was wondering. Y'all, this is that white shirt. I still haven't cut the neck out of it. And I don't like it, but I don't know about y'all. When I
Is
get new
that-
clothes, I just want to wear them.
Is that a turtleneck?
No, it's not a it feels like a turtleneck, but no, it's just a regular neck shirt. But I cut all my, I cut all my shirts
Yeah.
out.
Why do people like turtlenecks?
I like turtlenecks. Well, I mean, turtlenecks make me extremely uncomfortable.
I know.
Uncomfortable.
It's like it chokes you.
But
or
I like the
something.
look. Yeah, but it's
like there's no.
it makes me feel like
there's no
somebody's choking me.
air.
Dan learned early on in this little show here. He thought it would be funny to catch me in a headlock. Back in the day, I could have whooped anybody.
Not now.
I probably couldn't have, but I thought I could, and I was pretty freaking tough. So, I'm pretty sure I could have. I mean, I'm sure I couldn't have whooped a man, but I'd have gave him a good run for his money. Because Dan said one time, y'all. Anyway, what I was gonna say is he thought it was funny to catch me in a headlock, and I kept saying, "Don't do that. I don't like that. I cannot stand it." And he would just laugh, think that shit was funny, and he caught me in a headlock one time too many, and I beat him up. He never caught me in a headlock again. I can't handle that. But what was I gonna say? I was gonna tell a story, but then I wanted to finish that one first.
I don't know.
Oh, one time, a long time ago, gosh, back when we still lived in Arkansas, I had this thing. Where's it at? Right here. I had this thing cut out of my forehead right here. Well, what happened was my brother hit me with a brick right there, and I guess it made scar tissue. I mean, it was never anything. He just hit me with a brick and I had a scar there. Well, when Cameron was little, she headbutted me right there on that scar. And y'all, what was the first? Yeah, that was the first thing. Cameron headbutted me, and it grew, and I had it cut out. Well, then I have allergies terribly, and we had moved into a house that either the people before us had a cat or something. And so my eyes were just terrible. And I leaned down to throw water in my eyes. And I headbutted the sink faucet.
Oh.
And then a really big one grew out. Like a horn growing out of my forehead. So I went and had that cut out. Well, the second time he cut it out, he did a lot more than he did the first time. And it literally blacked this whole, like my eye and everything. And I ran into this guy that we knew in Walmart back at home, and he said, "Girl, what happened to you?" Because here I am with like a black eye and stuff. And I said, "Oh, Dan told me to jump, and I didn't ask how high." And I mean, we laughed about it because he had worked with Dan, and I'm like, surely, I mean, I didn't even think about it. I was just being funny. The next day, I'm not even lying, y'all. The very next morning, my BFF called me and said, "Girl, you ain't never gonna believe what I heard." And I said, "What did you hear?" She said, "Yes." And I'm kind of like, "Well, I don't know." She said, "Girl, I heard Dan beat you up." And I was like, "What?" Literally in one day. Like, it was not even one whole day. That was like an afternoon in Walmart. By the next morning, it had gotten, because we were in another town. We were in the next town, like a town close to our town. I was in Louisiana, and we lived in Arkansas. Anyway, it had made it back to our home, like to our hometown, and to my best friend by the next morning. And we were laughing about it. We thought that shit was funny, because if you know me, you know don't nobody whoop me and and live. But so I was telling Nan, I said, "You are never gonna believe what Lisa said she heard about us." And and at first, when she first told me, I thought, "Oh my gosh, who would be saying that?" And then it dawned on me, I bet that's what I said. That's from what I said yesterday in Walmart. Dan told me to jump, and I didn't ask him how high, meaning he hit me. Y'all, that was the funniest shit. So when I told Dan that Lisa had heard that he beat me, he said, "Shit, the only way I'm ever going to hit you is in the back of the head with a shovel, and my truck is running." And he's right. I'm a cusser, so I would say don't fuck with me, but I'm gonna try not to cuss on my videos because I don't want to offend nobody. But yeah, don't mess with me. Now I'm older, and I've had some back surgery, so I don't get around real good. But look, I will take a pain pill and kick your ass. I'm not even playing. No. All right, guys. Clay and I just ran to Walmart. As you can see, it is about to get serious around here again with some diet. I got some cheddar cheese. I got some mozzarella cheese. I got some string cheese. Oh, this isn't the diet, but our Walmart has these on for $1 a box, so that's really good. I got some romaine lettuce. I got 2 bags of, I got 1 hearts of romaine and 1 romaine and spring mix. I got some Roma tomatoes, some strawberries. I got some Black Forest ham, some oven roasted chicken breast. I got a 3-pound bag of chicken breast tenderloins. I got the lavash bread. I got some honey mustard. I got some cheddar and bacon ranch. I got some dill pickle spears. I got pork skins. And this is for Dan, y'all. He loves to eat nuts. So like right now, because it's the holidays, they have those big bins where it's like $3.98 a pound, and it's like walnuts, almonds, hazelnuts, pecans, all that kind of stuff. Well, Dan only eats the pecans and the hazelnuts. So yes, I'm a good wife. I stand there and pick out all the hazelnuts and the pecans, because he will eat the other ones, but he don't really care for them. And then they also had just a bag of pecans for the same price, $3.98. So I, instead of picking out, because I hate to do that, because I don't want to pick all the pecans out and everybody else not get any. So I bought him a bag of pecans like this, and then I picked out the hazelnuts like this, and then just a few pecans got in there too. But he likes that, y'all, and so that's what he eats as a snack all the time. But it is about to get serious around here with a diet. Isn't that pretty? Just bright, pretty foods. I'm looking forward to it, truthfully. Even though I'm going to miss my junk foods, eating like this just makes me feel better physically and mentally. So, yeah, we're going to get back at it. I am sitting out here in Shirley, sanding these doors. One of them goes right there. All of the equipment, like the battery, whatever this RV runs on, is all under here, and we closed it in like this. And Dan thinks it needs to get some ventilation, so he has built, like, I needed, like, that cabinet door was it was broken, and I mean, like, they didn't have it, the one that went there, so he had to build me a door to go there. And I wanted this to breathe also, so that's why I wanted that's why I hunted this piece of metal forever, because we wanted these doors. We wanted the doors that go here and here to be able to get some air. So that's what I'm doing. Dan said he sanded these, but oh, he's a lie. He didn't sand these doors. So I'm going to sand them and paint them right quick. And it is coming along. He finished out the underside of Clay's bed. Like, you know, his bed slides out this way, so it had to have some legs on it. And I'm not sure if I'm going to paint that or not, because, you know, we're going in with this trim, this, you can't see because now you can see it, with this natural trim up here, and I like that, so I may leave that natural too, you know, to kind of go with that. But he is going to close all of this right here in, because that's where, you know how RVs come with a radio, like a central radio. He's going to build this, he'll close this in and make a box, and that's where, like, the radio will slide in to the box right here. That's going to be, it'll be like the arm of that couch, but it's also Clay's bed, you know. So, yeah, but guys, we are so close to being done. This right there, that was, I don't know if you remember, there was a pipe, I don't know what it is, to the plumbing somehow, runs up that wall right there. Because that used to be a closet. This whole thing was closet. And we took all that out so Clay would have a space. So that he wouldn't have to sleep on the couch. I wanted him to have his own bed. But, yeah, there was a pipe leading from the, I don't know what it does, something with the plumbing. So he closed that in with a board, and I've caulked it, and I got to paint that. Yep, it's coming along, y'all. We're almost done. We are back in the car. This is like a car vlog situation today. I don't feel very good. I have had a diverticulitis attack, so I've been on today's my last day of antibiotics for that.
Today's my first day.
And then I took Clay to the doctor yesterday. He's not been feeling well, and for Clay to complain, it's really serious. So he's on antibiotics for his sore throat, and I started my diet back real strict on this past Monday. And this keto flu mixed with this little diverticulitis attack has kicked my butt. And maybe it's kind of some of the same thing as what Clay's got. I don't know. But this headache, y'all, is out of this world. So I haven't felt good. I'm glad I'm back on my diet, though. That feels better. It's crazy how much... this is what I have found. I believe the low-carb diet helps with the inflammation in your body. Like it eliminates so much inflammation in your body. And the reason I think that is, for one, like I can tell in my videos that I've gained weight in my face, and I can tell, like, I gain in my arms and upper body, and I can tell like that. Well, I started Monday. Y'all, I bet I have peed about 792 million times since I started, and I think that's just your body eliminating that inflammation. And like during the night, like you pee like back when I was pregnant. You know, when you're pregnant and you pee about 10 times a night, that's what it feels like. I've peed on averages of about 4 to 5 times a night. So I'm not getting, you know, good sleep because I'm waking up so much because I have to pee so much. But overall, I'm really glad I've gotten back on it, because I think it will make a big difference in how I feel. But we're going to go to, it is, what is today? November the 16th. And, you know, Christmas is just right around the corner. And we do, as a family, we do homemade gifts. You have to make whatever it is you give to somebody. I mean, you don't have to, but we all enjoy that, so that's what we do. And if, you know, life gets in the way and you know, you don't have time or whatever, you're welcome to buy something if you want to. But we really enjoy making stuff. And I follow this girl on Instagram that does something amazing. And I want to do that for Dan. For Christmas, but I want to practice first because I've never done it before, and I don't want to ruin what I want to do this on. So I'm going to stop by Lowe's and pick up some real thin, I'm not sure what it's called, a real thin board, and practice on that for a while first before I actually do his actual present, because I would die if I ruined it. And I'm not going to tell just yet because it's a surprise for Christmas. Then we're going to pick up some stuff at, of course, Walmart, and head back home. And nothing works on this headache. You know, like I've taken Advil, I've taken Tylenol, I've taken aspirin, and nothing is budging this headache. So I'm just hoping. Usually, like I don't remember having this headache before when I did the low carb diet, but I'm hoping. I've read that the keto flu, your body adjusting back to a low carb diet, lasts about a week. So that's what I'm hoping, because it will be a week on Monday. So hopefully I'm on the downhill side of this crazy headache.
Hopefully I'll be feeling better by next week.
Yeah. You know, if Clay complains, y'all, it's pretty serious, because he can handle a lot. His pain tolerance is sky high. So for him to complain about his throat being sore, me and his doctor both were like, well, it's pretty serious, because Clay man never complains.
At least you never complain about anything.
Do what?
I said, at least you never complain about anything.
Say it again?
I said, I never complain about anything.
That's right. He never complains about anything. Really, ever.
Nope.
Clay's a good man.
But it started like a week ago. Started like...
What did it start? How did it start?
I don't really know. Like
Your throat was itchy.
it didn't start easy, it just started like sore, like swollen. And then by like what's today? Thursday, yesterday, and the day before yesterday, it just started itchy.
He had been just hinting about it for a couple of days, and then was it yesterday morning?
Yeah.
He woke up and said, "Oh, my throat really hurts." So, so that's it. He's got to go see the doctor. So we went yesterday afternoon, and got him started on some medicine. So hopefully this will knock it out, and you'll feel better.
Hopefully. I can tolerance a tattoo, no problem with that.
You what?
I said I can tolerance a tattoo, no problem.
Right. He can tolerate a tattoo, no problem.
I can sit there and talk to somebody about a tattoo.
Yeah.
I want to get another one.
Me and you both, Clay.
I want to do it Saturday.
I don't know about doing it Saturday.
No?
Let's wait till after the holidays.
Okay. We do that.
This is what I ended up getting. It's a real piece of wood like this, and then I'll just get Dan to cut it in small pieces. And I probably can't film in here very much because this music is so loud I can't hear myself think. We ran in Lowe's, we ran in Walmart, and I'm just not feeling, I just don't feel good. So we just grabbed a few little things in Walmart, and we're going home. Clay, it's 1, and Clay and I haven't had any lunch. So we're going to grab us a bite of lunch, and I'm probably going to lay down because I just don't feel good. I don't feel like terrible. I just don't feel good.
And people in our way.
Yeah, it seems like everybody and their brother was like in the way.
Like it didn't matter if we were on 1 aisle, 2 aisle, it didn't matter. They were all in our way.
Yeah.
It didn't matter if they're old or young, they just in our way.
We try to be patient. I think we are very patient, you know. But then there just comes a point when it's like, if you don't move, oh my God, you know. Like this couple was trying to pick out a piece of wood right there where we were, and we kindly stood back. We literally waited probably about 5 minutes.
It felt like an hour.
It felt like an hour.
Or 20 minutes.
We waited kindly to let them pick their wood out. They leave and they walk literally at least halfway down the aisle, and Clay and I go over to where they were because it's the same thing we wanted. They came back, didn't say excuse me or nothing, got all up in the way again, decided they didn't want what they got. They wanted something different. And I was like, really? I mean, I did not get in your way the whole time you were standing here freaking trying to decide which piece of wood you wanted, and I kindly let you make your choice and walk away. Now you need to get the shit back.
Damn it.
I'm telling you, it just gets so annoying. This is all we picked up at Walmart just now. Clay wanted some taquitos. I got Dan some trail mix and some more nuts, some avocados, and some mozzarella for supper. I got some baby aspirin, some Excedrin migraine, y'all. I think this headache is like from the going on the low carb diet, but I don't know. But I'm fixing to try to knock it out because my head is killing me. I picked up some more Tylenol and some almonds, and that was it today. But anyway, this little bit of stuff was like $60-something. Oh, y'all. And I know it's because we got a lot of medicine, but I was just making sure we were stocked up to get through the holidays. And this is what I'm going to have for lunch today. I'm having a baked chicken breast, some strawberries, and 2 mozzarella cheese sticks. I know maybe that don't look all that good, but this is one of my favorite things to eat. So guys, I'm back on my diet, doing really good so far, and I hope it continues. So be on the lookout for new videos. I think I'll be doing more grocery haul videos, hopefully some new recipe videos, and some what I eat in a day, what we eat in a week, how we use the food that we buy, all those kind of videos now that I'm back on it, and I'm slowly kind of working the family back into it. I went cold turkey, but I'm kind of working the family back into it a little bit slower. So be on the lookout for those.